Welcome to my blog. Today we're heading to Numazu port. Tucked in between Mount Fuji to the north and Tsugaru Bay to the south, Numazu port is known as gateway to the Izu Peninsula. Tsugaru Bay is gaining recognition as the deepest bay in Japan. Numazu port, which faces Tsugaru Bay, boasts the second largest yield of fish in the prefecture after Yaizu port, with mackerel, horse mackerel, sardines, bonito, and many other fish unloaded here. They are famous for both its fresh fish and its dried horse mackerel, which actually they are Japan's #1 producer. Around the port, there are many restaurants to enjoy local fish, in addition to the popular Numazu Deep Sea Aquarium, making one of the most popular destinations in Numazu for visitors from inside and outside the Shizuoka prefecture. Other attractions include fish market auctions and the panoramic view from the observation deck of the View, which is one of the largest sluice gates in Japan. Right now, we are inside the market mall Numazu Minato Shinsenkan. It consists of 12 stores selling goods, food, and beverage. Tsugaru Bay is truly a place of contrast. Japan's loftiest peak, Mount Fuji at 3,776 meters, which is about 12,388 feet, rises from the 2,500 meter depth, which is about 8,202 feet depth of the Tsugaru Trough, running up the middle of the bay, which makes it Japan's deepest cove. Numerous rivers, especially the major Fuji, Oi, and Abe rivers, flow into its western side, giving that area of the bay a seabed rich in submarine canyons and other geographical features, whereas at the bay's eastmost end, only the Kano River flows into Chiura-1 at Numazu, Shizuoka. The Izu Peninsula connects to Honshu, which is the mainland Japan, giving the water greater transparency and leaving the seabed largely flat except for a number of small rocky islands, some joined to the mainland by tomboros. This seabed variety also coincides with coastline differences. The western and the central sections of the Tsugaru Bay coastline, roughly from Shizuoka City to Numazu City, are characterized by sandy beaches such as those at Yuigahama Beach and Tagonora Beach, whereas the eastern and the northeastern stretches from Numazu down the southwestern coast of Izu Peninsula to Irozaki are generally rocky. The bay is open to the Philippine Sea/Pacific Ocean to the south, but is mostly protected from ocean waves by the Izu Peninsula. This, coupled with the seabed and water mentioned characteristics, resulted in conditions favorable to fishing, sailing, windsurfing, swimming, and research on deep sea organisms. And undersea plateau at the bay's southwest end, known as Senoumi, is especially well known as a rich fishing ground. Tsugaru Bay was formed by tectonic subduction of the Philippine Sea Plate and the Eurasian Plate at the Tsugaru Trough, making a source of considerable seismic activity and giving the bay its extreme depth. After exploring the area, we decided to go into this restaurant. This restaurant was once mentioned on the TV as well. So even though my parents been to Numazu port, none of us been here before, so we were very excited. You've probably been to Korean barbecue or Japanese barbecue where you grill at the table, and that's for meat, but this one is fish and seafood. The restaurant is directly managed by Samasa Suisan, which is a fishery company, and they have been in business for over 100 years. Here you can enjoy fresh caught deep sea fish, such as megisu, merikari, which those are Japanese names, but to translate in English, I don't even know how to pronounce, so I'll just leave it as that. Also, you can enjoy turban shells, scallops, clams, and oysters. I can't remember if I've had this before, but here is me trying to eat turban shell. You can choose your choice of fish and seashells, and they also offer sashimi, the raw fish, as well. So if you like seafood, this is a dreamland. Even if you're not a big fan of fish or seafood, they have multiple places selling deep sea themed, like blue colored desserts like this one. Personally, it didn't look appetizing, so I got this one. Speaking of ice cream, I wanted to show you several cold dessert options that's offered in hot summer in Japan. This is kakigori, a classic Japanese shaved ice dessert flavored with syrup and sweetener. This one is a chocoboru ice. It's actually a snack, but they made an ice cream version of it. It was good. This one is milk candy bar ice cream version. Here is a matcha ice cream covered in mochi. And this ice candy bar is probably the cheapest one that you can find at a convenience store. Here's a soft-serve looking combed ice cream. This one is called the ice nomi. It's ice fruit. If you love chocolate, this is it. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day.